Hey everyone, this is Nicole with Metabolic Intelligence from Oval. We're breaking down the science of your metabolic system so you can feel better, move with purpose, and make sense of what's happening inside your body. Today, I'm joined by Dylan, an exercise physiologist and strength and conditioning specialist who has trained professional athletes, celebrities, and executives for more than 25 years. Today's topic is, why is metabolic health important? So Dylan, if you could walk me through, we're seeing metabolic health, metabolism, metabolic system. We're seeing all these words come up trending all of a sudden from something that either wasn't measurable or we didn't know about before. What is happening in the industry that this is the most popular and trending topic right now?
Well, those words are all kind of related to the same thing. Your metabolism, your metabolic system are both referring to the system within your body that basically governs all of life processes. So it's really important to almost everything that you do to stay alive. And its health is obviously going to be paramount for your long-term health span. It's becoming this new frontier in health and fitness and wellness because we're learning a lot about it that we didn't know before. It's responsible for everything from your immune system to how your body expresses the genes that you carry to how your body takes the food that you eat and then turns that into energy that your body can use. Hormone production is governed by your metabolic system. So it's really, really important for almost everything else that your body has to do every day. And I think one of the challenges up until this point is that it's been very, very difficult to measure how healthy it is. There have been tests that you could do that are either not particularly user friendly or they're very expensive. And that's definitely made it more challenging for the average person to either have access to it or be able to complete a test like that.
Are you saying that the metabolic system is essentially the same as my metabolism?
It is. Those words are definitely synonymous. And we're just now finding ways to be able to tell people, okay, here's what the current state of your metabolism or metabolic system is.
We've never been able to measure that before, and can we now?
We can now. There's been other ways to, attempt to measure, but it was not very approachable for the average population, and the tests had to be done in a laboratory setting and done by an exercise physiologist and then interpreted by an exercise physiologist. So there was a long, potentially expensive and uncomfortable process that needed to take place in order to give somebody information they could use.
So before we were able to measure it, what were people doing? And who were these people who were using it? Are these really just elite athletes that only had access to this technology that the general population didn't have?
The short answer is yes, that, like a lot of trends in health and fitness and wellness, they start at the elite athletic or maybe military performance levels, and then they drift into general population, or they may start in a clinical setting and then becomes more approachable for regular people. And, what Oval has tried to do was take something that was not easy to measure and make that available to the general public.
Where is my metabolic health system in my body?
It's not like an organ system that you can point to on your body and locate. It's at the cellular level. In every cell in your body, it has these different organelles that make up its structure. And mitochondria are one of the most important of those cellular organelles. And that's really where metabolism takes place for the most part. So in every cell in your body, there is metabolism taking place.
My metabolism is essentially my whole body.
It is at the microscopic level.
I heard you say an interesting word earlier. You said health span, and I actually thought you were going to say longevity. I'm wondering, for you, what is the difference in the definition of those two things?
When I think of the word longevity, it means how long am I going to live? Health span is about what is the quality of my life going to be for the duration of my life. And you should really be trying to shoot for both. We obviously all want to live longer, but what good is that to any of us if the quality of our life for that entire period is not always very good.
Thanks for joining us today. As always, if there's any topics you'd like us to cover, please feel free to submit them to social@oval.care, and stay tuned for our next podcast.